Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay. Today's date is 21st September 2022. Time right now is 10:31 in the evening. Yeah. So, like every month or, possibly every month, I make a list of all the hilarious, stupid, crazy stuff people send me. People send me their CVs and cover letters and all that and emails for jobs in the Middle East. And the good ones, at least they make it to the interview. The not so good ones get rejected. Now, here are some of I made a list of 30 absolutely stupid, mindless stuff that people have put on their CVs. And mind you, this is not for an office boy. This is not for junior level positions. This is for slightly senior. So I'll give you the list of 30 absolutely unbelievable stuff people have put on their CVs. You tell me which one in this is stupid, funny, or mind blasting. Okay. Obviously, I will not show you their identity because it's not good to make fun of them. But I've taken out from their CVs what they have put. Okay. The first one, in no particular order. The first one, dear Mr. Loy, Loie. How hard is it to pronounce, like to spell Loy? Why is it Loie? Dear Mr. Loy. Okay. Another one is, this is lazy. This is being lazy. Okay. The guy puts, dear sir, madam. He's sending it to me. He has seen my videos here and he addresses the letter, dear sir, madam. Then he puts in the bracket Loy. Why don't you just remove that and put dear, like Loy Machedo or attention Loy Machedo, dear sir, madam, Loy Machedo. Okay. The next one. This one, which I've seen, is very common. Normally you should not put a photograph. Okay. You should not put a photograph. Because I don't understand what is the reason you're putting your photograph. Like what? Does your job, if you're an accountant, do you have to show your face, like how you look? Or if you are a, I don't know, logistics guy, or you're a driver, do you have to show your face? Okay, there are some companies that require you to show a face. Okay, like for example, maybe receptionist, maybe cabin crew. But if you're working for as an accountant, logistics guy, operations guy, why do you have to put your photograph? And if you're putting your photograph, some of you look like, when you are going to put someone in jail, or, like one female, I don't know, she finished washing clothes and cutting the onions and she looked like what the hell? Like, it's, even if I say auntie, she doesn't even look like an auntie. She looks like someone forced her to take a photograph when she was cleaning the house. Then there are some guys like, what are you doing, man? I'm pretty sure your Facebook or your Instagram at least looks much better than this. Then why don't you put a decent photograph if you are putting a photograph? And then there are others who take their smartphone and they'll just put a lazy selfie like this. Like, what is this? Okay. And I'll tell you honestly, I don't even read the content. If I see a photograph like that, I delete it. And then there is the extreme other end where people think this is modeling. Like one guy, he has put a photograph like, he has actually put a photograph like this. He's looking up like this. Oh, and females, I think there are some females who believe if they show their boobies, then obviously they get interview preference, which to be honest, yes, it does work. But then don't expect the employer to take you for your talents. This particular girl, I think she was from Slovakia, whatever. She has put a nice boobies were showing. And there was another one, a Filipina. I think she didn't wear a bra. Okay, because you could see those dots. Well, each to his own. I made sure that I forwarded those CVs. And you can be rest assured the employer didn't, if he would call them, for what reason he would call them. But then again, you are offering something more than other talents. Okay. Please don't do that. Take my advice. Don't do that. Okay. Then third one, One guy, he sent his CV for a salesman job. Uh, but what really stood out was he has put a logo. He has put his name as a logo. He has put this design, and he has put li- like l- if you're talking personal branding, I can understand. But this was like personal branding to the point of narcissism. Like letterhead was with his photograph like that, and his slogan. You know, I I was thinking what the owner would say, and I asked the owner, like, see, this is a guy who believes in himself. He decided not to take this guy, and I'll tell you why. I asked him like, why you don't want to take him? Just curiosity, because salespeople, maybe they say he's like he's full of himself. If he is so much of himself in the CV, he'll not want to work for me. He'll be busy marketing himself. So he's not coming to work for me. He's coming to work for himself. And I'm very sure he'll not stick very long. And believe it or not, he was very right, because when I went through his CV later on, just imagine the owner of this company. He didn't even go through the entire CV, and he just was able to read through this beginning part of it. And when I did go in detail, okay, checking the years, because sometimes so many CVs I check the experience. When I checked the years, and I found out he was not working in any company for more than a year, or maximum 2 years. So very rightly evaluated. So too much of himself. Then same with number 4. The opposite end is whenever people have their headings, they use logos for for example, objective. They'll have a logo for it. Expertise. They'll have another logo for it. This, on the other hand, is you begin to think like, what are you doing on your CV? Is it a resume or is it a brochure? What are you doing? Okay. Number 5, the opposite end of the spectrum, not logos, but cartoonish images. Cartoon, emojis, like those images. There was one of them who used emojis. There was another one who took clip art, the telephone. Like, for example, if you're saying phone, they have a phone. Email, they have a nice email. You know how that email box looks like. Then address, nice small house. I mean, this shows lack of intelligence, because, okay, here's a simple thing. When you have a court document to submit to the court, do you think you have cartoony logos on that? No. If you have a serious document that you're giving to the bank, so these serious documents don't have all these colorful, funny looking logos, then why does your resume? You'll say, yeah, I'm trying to market myself. Yeah, but you're making yourself look like a bloody clown, man. And then another one is where people put these logos when and publicly show it on LinkedIn. This advertising on LinkedIn. And that's another one, which is stupid. Okay, number 6, people putting their residential address. Why are you putting a residential address? Why? The owner is going to come to, he should know which building you stay, which floor you stay, which flat you stay. I mean, what are you doing? And there was one other idiot who even put what time is available at his residence, as if the owner is going to come. If you're a girl and you're single, well, it'll show the owner, oh, she's inviting me. What are you doing, man? Number 7, this, I thought people had crossed that stage. Putting your objectives. How many times? I have said this, I think 5 or 6 years ago. Objectives on your CV. You are putting your objectives. Do you think the resume, the guy, the owner of the company, cares about his objectives or your objectives? Your bloody objective is to get a job. Putting, bombastic statements like, I want to climb the top of the corporate ladder. I want to achieve the pinnacle of success. Yeah, all this is fine, but if you're so great, then why are you unemployed? Your objective is simple. I want to get a job. That is your bloody objective. You don't have to put it. How many times do I have to tell people? Still, they put their objectives. Okay. Number 8. This one is, I think people assume that they're very smart. They copy the job description. An employer puts a job description. There are so many nutcases. They copy the exact job description and they post it there. That is one way. They think they're intelligent. Another one is, let's say an accountant is applying. He will put what is the job description of an accountant. A salesman is applying. He'll put what is the job. Like, for example, accountant. Giving accurate reports, assisting the chief accountant, then making sure trial balance, doing petty cash. You're just stating what an accountant does. A receptionist, answering phones, sending emails, greeting the guest. That is what a person is supposed to do in a job description. It's so evident. Why are you stating the same thing? Salesperson is putting what? Achieve my sales target, report to the sales manager, prepare reports. Oh, goodness. Meet the clients, keep them happy. Oh, people putting the job in. Wow. Number 9, people are very worried about their privacy, but on the CV, they will put their passport and the passport number and the passport details. Why are you giving? Do you tell me you're sending a document to a random stranger with your passport number in that? Are you some kind of special nutcase? Online, we are afraid to put our real details. But on a CV, you're forwarding it. Man, the CV can go to just about anyone, yeah? Okay, then number 10, marital status. I'm happily married. Oh, one guy actually wrote, happily married. Happily. Oh, he didn't just put married. Then there are others, married. Then there is one other one, what? Single. Why? This is shadi.com. It's matrimonial.com. What stupidity. Another one was sex is male. Sex. Number 12. No, sorry, number 11. His sex. Just in case. Mohammad Iqbal. I'm male. Or Kishore Kumar. I'm male. What? M-A-I-L or M-A-L-E or what? Oh, I didn't know Mohammad Iqbal was male. I thought Mohammad Iqbal was she male or maybe she. Oh, yeah. And talking about sex and all that, on LinkedIn, people have started what the name, for example, Radha Krishnan. Example, I mean, Radha Krishnan in bracket, he, him, what preferred pronouns. Ayyo, ho. Then, I was thinking maybe I should put Loy Machedo in bracket, him, zim, zom, zim, dum, dim. That is my preferred pronouns. All my pronouns can be oink, oink, and fart. Or maybe my preferred pronouns can be demigod or sex hotness. That's stupidity. Number 12. Like, some of my Malayali friends always say, tall. I remember my PT sir used to say that. No, not my PT sir. He was I think he was my maths teacher. Yeah, tall. The tall. Number tall. Okay. Date of birth. Thank you. Very good. You put your date of birth there. So you put your name, date of birth and all that. So very good to hack into some of your systems. No? Okay. Now comes the real nice ones. Number 13. There's a female who's applying for HR manager. This is what she put on her CV. She has expertise in Windows. Okay, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and it doesn't stop there. Computer, internet, also knowledge in antivirus software, firewall, upgrading a PC, downloading updates, and taking care of the system. You know what I felt like after I read that? I was like, Talia. She wants to be HR manager and she knows all this. Fantastic. One other guy, other chap from India, he put on his this thing. He knows MS Word, he knows Windows, he knows internet, and he knows email. Email, that is an important thing. Number 14, you have exaggerated claims, like this sales guy. He wanted a sales job. Multinational company, and in this multinational company, he's saying that he expanded the markets by 12.18%. Costs, he brought it down by 9.38%. Revenues of $130 million by overall growth. Wow. I was just thinking which company did the auditing to give these exact figures. Okay. Then you have number 15, guy from Tamil Nadu. He has a degree from USA and he has put, whichever, think Columbia University. He has got studied in USA or, completed education in USA. And best part is not only education, been dealing with clients from USA and working with American companies. So out of curiosity, I called this guy and I said, when did you go to US? Sorry, sir. When did you go to US? You did a degree from US? No, sir. I did far distance education. Far distance. Oh, you did far distance, but then you got degree from USA. Yeah, sir. So from far you can get that degree from USA. So the degree I got from USA, but it was very far. And I studied internet. Ah, okay. Then what about your clients? Yes, sir. Nowadays, the world one place. You can do zooming and you can do calling. Yeah. So I deal with only clients from USA. No Indian client. No, sir. My clients are all USA. USA. Oh, okay. And you work with the American company. Yes, sir. They have branch. So it's an American company. So I put American. See, degree from USA, clients also from USA, working USA, but he's Indian and he stays in India. That's all. Okay. Then point number 16, describing your words. I calculated how many words. I copy pasted this guy. He put like about yourself or, profile summary. Profile summary. He has put 300 words. On his CV, 300 words. Can you imagine that? 300 words. Why didn't he put his biography? Okay. Number 17. This particular gentleman who's in his 50s, he sent a CV. His CV was 9 pages long. And the font size is small. And I actually wondered what the hell did he put 9 pages long? And what he has done is he has put his CV right from the day he graduated college. From that day, he has elaborated each and every role that he has done till today. So he's in his 50s and he made sure all the 30, 40 years, whatever experience he had, not 30, how many? If he was 50, he started working at the age of, I think, 16 or something. So 20, 25? Yeah, 25. More than, 30. Yeah, 30 years. 9 pages. I really wonder who would have the patience to go through it. Okay, number 18. You remember I told you I don't entertain resumes of office boys and all that. This guy wants any job, junior, any job. Okay. In his CV, he has put after college, and this I shared minus the name and all. I censored. I shared it with my groups. He graduated from college and he became a manager. First job. Second job, he became CEO. CEO within, I think, a few months. Okay. Third job, he became founder of startup. Thankfully, he didn't put unicorn. Startup which was sold for so I was very curious. I called him up. The guy had a small boy voice. Hello. I said, excuse me, is this Mr. So-and-so? You are a CEO. Yeah, I'm a CEO. Oh, goodness. I said, oh, wow, you're a CEO. Okay. I was like, okay, and what do you want? He said, I want to come to Dubai. At first I thought he was trolling, but then I realized his actual voice is like that. And he wants to come to Dubai and any job. So I told him, you will get any job offers or did you get any? No, I sent everywhere. I didn't get anything. Of course, you'll not get, man. What? You're putting after CEO, how the hell can you get any other job, man? Okay. Next one. This was very common in all the CVs. Couple of common phrases. Everybody prepares daily, weekly, monthly reports. Okay, that is number 9. All the CVs that were rejected all do daily, weekly, monthly reports they give. Okay. Number 20, all of them give presentations. They're delivering presentations, attending meetings. Okay, coordinating. Number 21, this one I found also rather strange. They have to mention that they answer calls. They send emails. They greet customers. Okay, can you believe in all these CVs that were rejected? Then point number 21 was mentioning adjectives like integrity, hardworking, dedicated, motivated. Very good. Okay. Point number 23 was the salary. When I asked most of these people what salary you're looking at, which I've told you before, people are getting $1,000, but when they are asking for jobs in UAE, it's $10,000, 10 times more. And when I ask them why, sir, Dubai, big place, sir, expensive. How you'll manage? We have to live certain standards. So 10 times more the salary. Okay. You have any experience? No, I don't have any experience. Unless you give me experience, how will I have experience? Okay. Number 24, this was a nice one. Nice touch of creativity. this particular gentleman mentioned that he got first place in karate. Okay, he got in karate. He got in judo. I have no idea what that has to do with the this thing. And oh, by the way, he also knows boxing. But I just out of curiosity, when did you do this? No, I used to do it in my school days, college days. Okay, now do you do it? No, now I don't do it. Then why are you mentioning Baba? Okay, in the same line, female put she's applying for managerial position. She got awards in singing contest, dancing contest, and she was also doing dramatics. Okay, in the bracket mimicry, mono act, and all that. Very good, very good. I'm sure in Dubai they're looking for a manager who can sing and dance and all that. Okay, and same line. Okay, same line. And point number 24, this particular female, she celebrates everyone's birthday. And she has mentioned that in Taha, celebrating everyone's birthday, cooking for my colleagues and all that. Very good, very good. I'm sure someone in Dubai is looking for a person who can join, cook and clean and everything else. Then, yeah, point number 25. This was a rather weird one. Malayali guy, he sends me a voice. People can send nowadays voice, which I find very irritating, disrespectful, but out of the thing, hello Louis, okay, hello Louis, my wife wants job. Okay, she wants a job and we watch all your videos and everything. Okay, fine. So I just typed it out, send me this thing. No, please. First I want to know, can you give job? Yeah, Baba, just send the bloody CV, no? Okay. But my wife is Muslim. Okay, can you send the CV? Again, I told him, can you send the CV? Yeah. But we have one condition. Okay, what is your condition? No, she cannot show face. She cannot show her face. Okay, she will wear the hijab. I said, your wife wants a job. She wants a job. Okay, so we are only interested in those skills. So we are not interested in she will show her face, all that. That all, when she goes for the interview, she covers. Okay, why don't you apply Saudi? Yeah, that's what I do. No. My wife has to work in Dubai only. Okay, fine. Okay, but she cannot show her face. Okay. And then he says, but also please, I said, I asked him, are you going to communicate on behalf of your wife? Sir, she is Muslim. She cannot talk to man. You can watch my videos. You can take down the tips. I don't know. Maybe somewhere I should have put that, you should, being a woman, you should be able to talk to a man. He is doing the talking on behalf. I asked him in the interview, sir, please, but only lady can take an interview. Yeah, no wonder she didn't get a job. No, I don't know how such people exist. Okay, number 26. Number 26 is, can you convince my husband to get a job? I have to convince the husband to get a job. Okay. So I said, can you ask him to speak to me? Okay, instead of you speak again. And then she tells me, my husband doesn't like you. I'm supposed to convince the husband to get a job. So I actually told her, listen, I don't talk to you or your, husband's secretary. You ask your husband to talk to you. And then she tells me, he doesn't like you. So you tell me, how am I supposed to convince someone if I was interested in convincing, but he doesn't like me and he doesn't want to talk to me? So I asked her, I seriously asked her, so how do I convince? Sir, I don't know, but please convince him to get a job. Okay. Number 27. Nice, rare one. Very rare one. Single mother. She said, I don't know, maybe she was having one of those days. She said, Mr. Loy, I totally respect what you say and all that. I wish, I really want you to, talk to my son and convince him. Okay, fine. My son wants to get a tattoo. Okay, that's why she apparently, because of that, she decided, okay, fine. She's typing it out and saying, my son wants to get a tattoo. Please tell him not to get a tattoo. I said, okay, fine. That's very simple. I said, I give her the links. And she's saying, because I'm trying to tell him only stupid people get tattoos. Let that sink in. Only stupid people get tattoos. That's why, please, can you tell them not to get tattoos? I was like, okay. Point number 28. Okay, we're coming nearly to the climax. This guy wants a job. So what does he do? How does he, apply? I go to sleep, and obviously I never attend calls. I wake up in the morning, 26 missed calls, 26. Okay. I was wondering, like, what, someone died or something? So I sent a message. I was like, how may I help you? Sir, I'm looking for a job. Okay. So looking for a job. So, sir, please pick up my phone. I want to talk to you. Talk to you for what? No, I want a job. Yeah, you want a job, but no, I want to talk to you. I told him, they're my charge. No, sir, I don't have money. Okay. So go call. No, sir, I want to talk to you only. Okay. Number 29. Female has put on her list of soft skills. Okay. Soft skills. She's a thinker, thought provoker, planner, doer, collaborator, communicator, leadership. I don't know how it comes out. Okay. Empathetic, sympathetic, creative, multitasker. Went over my head. Okay. Now, this was 29. Now comes the climax. All right. So now comes the best for last. I saved the best for last. At point number 30. Normally when you send your CV, you have, like, the first paragraph, you normally put a profile summary or you put a professional summary. Now, this particular female, she applied for the job. I remember the job was an HR manager or senior HR manager, something like that. So she had applied for the position of an HR manager, senior HR manager, and she had put her profile summary. Now, the funny thing is, being an HR manager, or if she was an HR manager, as she claims in her CV, she would have access to a lot of CVs, okay? So I'm pretty sure she must have looked at all the CVs she has received over the years and copy-pasted or at least taken inspiration from the best of the best. So now I'm going to read out what she put as a profile summary. And mind you, let me tell you again, a profile summary is a paragraph or just 3 bullet points or, 5 maximum. Okay. So this is what she put as a profile summary. I'll read it out to you. Let it sink into your, subconscious mind and imagine what this profile summary was like. Okay, let's start. Let me first have a... I will need this. Okay, let's start.
Professional brief. Honest, hardworking, adept professional with 14 years experience in supporting manpower planning, integration, management, transformation, and development of personnel while being able to source out the best talent from around the globe to ensure diversity at the workplace. Having the mindset and acumen of maintaining effective employer-employee, stakeholder, and government relationships with staff from all walks of life, hierarchical levels, and subsets of society while communicating with them in an orderly and positive manner day in and day out. Being able to tutor, train, teach, and transform freshers, new joinees, juniors, seniors, and veterans through a series of role enrichments, seminars, conferences, educational events, and feedback sessions, thereby wholeheartedly establishing a collaborative culture through a continuous process of formative structures in a corporate establishment. Being able to create and craft a holistic HR strategy to meet short-term and long-term business challenges with a key focus on communication and leadership qualities, fostering cultural, moral, ethical, and intrinsic value of high productivity, thus boosting process and productivity, revenue and profits, and overall growth in the organization. Having a strong cultural mindset that ensures engagement and connection, thereby increasing loyalty in the workforce. Stellar proven track record of management progress, administrative excellence, operational efficiency, and logistic know-how that has ensured the implementation of prime directives of the organization. Powerful capabilities in the area of hierarchical net front, both offline and online, for smooth operative functions. Proficiency in bridging the gap between the lower, middle, and top management to ensure day-to-day coordinates are communicated in a manner easy to understand and comprehend. Ensuring all work-related administrative, sales, marketing, executive, operational, and managerial functions are met, including coordination of direct and indirect actions. And finally, a strong believer in the humility, proactive, creative, and servant leadership of oneself while working in remote as well as office environment, regionally, nationally, and internationally. That was all. That was a professional brief. Small snapshot. Anyway.
This was what I received. No wonder she is not getting any job offers. Anyway, this was what it was, the top 30, and this was the climax. I would say, of what not to put on a resume or your CV. Anyway, you have listened to all these 30 people or 30 cases. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Which one was stupid? Which one was weird? Which one was really crazy? And yes, not to forget, the mind blasting one. What do you think? This one? Anyway, I'm tired. I need to go and rest now. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below. Good, bad, ugly. This is me signing off. You guys take care.